Hey guys, this is Eric King, and I'm going to show you a quick demonstration on how to both organize the addresses that's from your list into Microsoft Streets and Trips, how to optimize your route, and then how to export the optimized route into your GPS device, your Garmin Nuvi line device. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is get a hold of the digital copy of your list, whether it's from Houston's website or if you have it exported into some kind of Excel spreadsheet. The reason why you want to use a digital copy of the list that you're going to input is so that you can copy and paste that list into Streets and Trips instead of typing it. That will eliminate some human error here. So as you can see on the left of my screen here, I have the Houston website up, the Foreclosure Houston website up, and I've got the list, and it's got addresses in there. So what you'll do is you're going to copy the addresses you're looking for, and you're going to paste them into Microsoft Streets and Trips. So I'll start off with this address here at Bonita Street. I'm going to highlight that address, and I can do one of two things. I can either hover over my highlighted area and right-click my mouse, which will then open up an item menu, and I choose Copy, or I could, while it's highlighted, hit Control-C, as in cat, for copy. That will copy that address to my clipboard, and then I will go over here to Microsoft Streets and Trips, and I will go to the route menu and choose on Route Planner. Choose the Route Planner menu item, and that will open up your Route Planner menu. Then you're going to put your mouse right here in the type, place, or address text box and hit Control V as in Victor. That is your paste option. So that will insert the address into the proper text box there. Once you've got the address in the place or address field, click Add to Route. And that will then kind of verify the information that you've input and make sure it has the right street name, the right city, the right state, and the right zip code. If it looks right to you, then go ahead and hit the OK button, and that will insert that address into the map that you're looking for. Now, right now, don't worry about the color of the item, of the different addresses. There will be different colors. We'll talk about those in just a moment. I'm going to go ahead and add several more addresses in here. So I'm going to highlight, hit Control-C for copy, and then go into Streets and Trips and hit Control-V, add to route, and add that in there. We'll add a couple more. Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste, add to route. Everything looks good there. Okay, great. Let's see here. And I'm going to do a couple more. Control-Copy, Control-V paste. Looks good. And let's see here. How about this one? Control-C for copy, Control-V for paste. Okay, so you can see here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 addresses in my list. And if I zoom out, you can see I'm going to zoom back in a little bit. They're kind of spread out there throughout Houston. So the next thing you're going to want to do is optimize the route to get to these 4 or 5 different addresses. Now, what you haven't done so far is put your starting point and your ending point for the route. And when I go to Houston, I am staying at a hotel, so I actually have an address of a hotel, the Hampton Inn in the Woodlands, which again I'll Control-C for copy and Control-Paste, add route. Looks good. Right there on I-45. And again, you can see where my hotel is. It's the last stop on the list. Now you'll notice what Microsoft Streets and Trips does is it puts these addresses in the order you entered them in. So Bonita was the first street I entered, and the hotel was the last street I entered into the list. Now I'm going to begin and end at this hotel. So what I would do in that case is, you can see I already have it listed as the end point, but I want to now add it as the beginning point as well. So all you have to do is right click your mouse on over that address, and you can see an item called add as start, and it will duplicate that address and add it to the beginning. So here we are. So here it is at the end, and now here it is at the beginning. If you look at the map, you can see it's location number 1 and location number 7 now. So you're starting there and you're ending there. So the last thing you want to do here in Streets and Trips in order is to optimize your route for these different houses you want to take a look at. So what you'll do is one of two things. You can either go down to the bottom of the list and choose a button called Optimize Stops, or you can go up to the route menu and it has the same option up there, Optimize Stops. You click on that and it will take a few minutes to run its algorithms and figure out the proper route to get you to all these addresses in the fastest possible time. So here we are. You can see that it has rearranged the addresses to optimize and make it as fast as humanly possible. And you can see it actually put Bonita as the last stop on your list, as opposed to the first, which is this is the first one we put in there. So now you have your list optimized, and you're ready to go. So now now what you need to do is export this into your GPS device, your Garmin Nuvi line device. So the first step to do that is to go up to, first thing you want to do before that is save a copy of this file, and you just hit the save button and save it to your hard drive. Now the second thing you want to do is then you're going to want to export this map as what's called a GPX file. That is the file we're going to export and put into the Garmin itself. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. And I'm going to just name it sample map and save it to my hard drive. All right, now it saved that map to my hard drive. Now I can't show you this because it's not on the computer, but the next thing you'll want to do is, you'll want to buy a Garmin Nuvi line. I would recommend the 2000 series, the 3000 series, or the 2014 Essential series. Any one of those should be able to use, import Microsoft Streets and Trips files. I would definitely double check that with the salesman you purchase it from, just to make sure, because there are a couple models within those series that don't do that. And you'll want to double check that. But once you get the proper Garmin, you will take it out of the box, and there should be a connector that will be able to plug the GPS into the USB port of your computer. Connect the GPS into your computer through that USB port, and the first thing it will do is automatically install the drivers that the GPS needs in order to communicate with your computer. It'll take a couple minutes. It does this automatically. All you have to do is plug it in. Once that's finished, the computer will let you know. And then the next thing you need to do is open up your Windows Explorer menu. Here we go. I've got Windows Explorer open now. And what you'll see is over here on the left, where it shows all of the items you could explore, there will be an item called Computer, and it will also show your C drive. Directly underneath that, it will show the Garmin itself, and it will have one of these little triangles that allows you to open up the Garmin. You'll click on that little triangle, and you will see a folder called GPX. That's the folder we're going to put our file into. So let's go find our file. My file is, actually it's not there, it's up here. My file is here in the Houston Auction Training folder in my little guy here. And I would find my sample map, which is what I just saved. And all you would do at that point is click and drag that file into the GPX folder of your Garmin. You click and drag and then you let go, and it will copy that GPX file into the Garmin. Now, once it does that, it's loaded into your Garmin, you're ready to go. You can unplug the Garmin, and then when you turn it back on, you'll be able to go and find your GPX file. If you guys have any problems finding that GPX file when you get this part done, don't hesitate to shoot me an email or give me a call. I'll be happy to help you. All right, guys, that's all you need to know. Thanks a lot. We'll talk to you later.